What's up guys, Volt here bringing you a brand new Fast and Furious car remake. In today's remake, I am bringing you the 1966 Chevrolet Impala that Dante drives in Fast 10. This was honestly what I thought to be the most wanted car out of the four that I actually put up a poll on, but I was wrong. It was last out of them all, which I am actually kind of really shocked about. But this car was Dante's main car, and Jason Mamoa, the guy who actually played Dante Reyes, was supposed to have a Nissan GTR as his car. But Jason contacted the director and everyone and said, hey, we need to change out the car. He shouldn't have a GTR. It should be something a lot more old school or something along those lines. And lo and behold, they actually rented out this stunning 1966 Chevrolet Impala, which is actually, it's a real Impala. It was a real Impala in the movie and everything. It was not like a made-up car or anything like that. And they actually painted it a liquid lavender pearl to match Jason Momoa's lavender nail polish. The custom crew color I came up with is actually absolutely stunning. I am in love with it. It's probably one of my favorite colors I have created in a very, very long time. This car was actually used in the Rio De Janeiro street race scene and that they had there. And this car also appeared on the bridge scene as well, but that's like the last of you saw it in the movie, I believe. Overall, I think the car in the game turned out pretty decent, and I love this color. I am absolutely in love with it. It looks amazing. I have not seen anyone post any color close to this. But anyways, like we always do, we're going to start off with the base price. So you want to go to the internet, you want to go up here to the Travel and Transport website, you want to go up to the Arena Wars website, and you want to go down and go to the Buy Upgradable Vehicles, and you want to go down and you want to find the Impaler, which is what we're going to be basing it on. Impaler, Impala, it's pretty much the same exact thing. Now, if you do not have the trade price by doing the Arena War stuff, as you see here, the trade price is $249,500, which is pretty cheap. I mean, overall, the car is pretty cheap in general, but most of the time, a lot of people probably aren't going to have the trade price. So the buy it now price is $331,835 right here, which, again, very cheap car. There's not too much customization or modification to this car, so overall it's going to be pretty good. You don't need to worry about upgrading it to any of these. Just keep it stock and keep it nice and clean, which is the best part about it. But anyways, once you have your car and you have it bought and everything, because it doesn't actually choose a color, it just gives you this color here. Meet us at the Ellis Car Meet location. Again, I feel like this is the best location. It's the street racing scene. It just kind of brings back the Rio De Janeiro vibes and everything, and it just kind of fits for the build and just like the time, like the place for the movie and everything. So we're gonna go over and customize the beast. So the Declasse Impaler is in the muscle category. Absolutely self-explanatory. It should be a muscle car. It is based around mainly a Chevrolet Impala, but I'm not sure exactly what year this is based on in game, so I could be wrong on that. But it is the closest thing we could get for the build. Look at that beautiful color. That thing is stunning. Oh, love it so much. Anyways, like I always say in all my builds, I go over the overall look, the visual appearance, and the basic design, the car and how it's portrayed in the movie, game, or anywhere else in general itself. Anything I don't go over is completely up to you. I just put these staples in on my build. If you want to recreate my build or take some things away from my build, you're more than welcome to. But without further ado, let's get into the build. So to start things off, you want to go to bumpers, you want to go to front bumpers, and you want to go with the lowrider bumper. I think this fits the best. It has like the kind of like chrome pieces in the middle there, and it also has the chrome bumper there. This kind of makes it all huge piece of chrome, which is not. It just has a solid chrome bumper across there, and then it's painted on the bottom there. Again, I'll be posting pictures. So yeah, the lowrider bumper, best option. After that, move on to the rear bumpers. I went with the stock rear bumper. I think this fits the best. It is pretty clean. It is pretty clear. It doesn't have like the kind of like fins for the back here kind of sticking out like this. And basically on a Impala, it is solid all the way across. So I figure, you don't want the wheelie bar either. I figure the stock bumper is the best option for that. From there, move on to the exhaust. I went with the stock exhaust. I don't feel like it had, well, these weird looking exhausts. So I feel like the stock exhaust is the best option. It just kind of hides it and makes it not really visible. And if you actually look at the pictures I'm posting, I don't see an exhaust on the back. So like it doesn't have like exhaust going out the back like this, or even like chrome exhaust kind of like this angle here. So yeah, I just would stick with the stock exhaust. It definitely didn't have side exit exhaust, so definitely go with that stock exhaust there. After that, move on to the splitters. I went with the stock splitter. Don't worry about adding anything on that section there. Just keep it stock, nice and clean. Didn't have any splitter on the front. From there, move on to the hood. I went with the pin low-level cowl hood. I went for the same hood for this build as I did for Dom's 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner build from Tokyo Drift, and I think it turned out the best. So yeah, the pin low-level cowl hood is the best option in my personal opinion. After that, move on to the lights. You want to go to headlights. You just want to keep them stock. You want to get that nice old-style car look to it, which looks beautiful. From there, move on to the neon kits. You want to go to a neon layout, and it didn't have any neon, so don't worry about adding or changing anything on that there. Just go with none. After that, move on to the livery. You just want to go with none. Didn't have no livery or anything kind of on the sides or on the hood or really change anything up on it. And I think it just looked clean with nothing on it. It just like Dom's Roadrunner build, it just looks nice and clean. So yeah, just go with none. After that, move on to the plate. You want to go with a blue and white 3, which I think is the best representation for a Rio De Janeiro plate. And the plate text you want to go for is 2JHR space 024. Again, that is 2JHR space 024. Now, this is the plate that they actually had on the car in the movie and in real life, and it just fits really well. But yeah, that is the plate you want to go for, and the blue and white style 3 is the best option for that. Like I said, best Rio De Janeiro plate for it, in my opinion. Same respray for last. Move on to the spoiler. You want to go with none. Sadly, it didn't have no spoiler. I mean, you can't really add a spoiler to it because the lip spoiler even like kind of sticks up a little bit too much, and it just has like the back like parts on the back there. Low level doesn't work, and the drag wing definitely doesn't work. It was mainly smooth and I would say stock for the most part, so I just definitely go with none for the build. From there, move on to the suspension. I went with the stock suspension. I don't think lowering it, if anything, more than a lowered would be worth it. I would say keep it stock, keep it nice and raised up. It is a muscle car. I don't see most of the muscle cars in Fast and Furious anymore being lowered. It was actually a real Impala, so I would honestly just keep it stock. At the most, I would say you could go with is a lowered, but the back end wheel, it kind of does go over top of the rim, and it should be actually a little bit higher in my opinion, but overall I think stock suspension is the best option, but you can go with lowered if you wish. From there, move on to the turbo. I would honestly add a turbo, get that extra performance on this thing. It is actually pretty fun and pretty nice to use. It doesn't have a super amount of performance, and it's not like the greatest car class build you can do, but it is really cool. And the actual real life car actually had like a boost gauge like right here on the dash right there, which is really cool. So I think either that or a revometer limit gauge there so that it knows when to shift. I mean, overall, I would just add a turbo, get that extra performance, but completely your call if you want to do that or not. I would honestly just go with the turbo tuning. From there, move on to the wheels. You want to go to wheel type. You want to go down to the muscle category. You want to go to the chrome rims, and you want to go with the muscle freak rims. Now, stay with me on this because I think these fit the best. They have the 5-spoke chrome rim, plus the like middle part is kind of blacked out. Now, sadly, we can't get any rim close to the ones that are actually in the movie and on a real life car and all that, but I think this one fits the best. It kind of gives the same kind of style to it, and I just think they work and fit really well for the build. You kind of still get that 5-spoke design to it, and the black on the like exterior, like in the middle, it just kind of makes it look like there's nothing there, in my opinion. I think these are the best and the closest. I believe the back rim is actually more deep dish or sunken in, and the front is probably basically stock like this, but sadly we can't modify each one. So yeah, I would definitely go with the muscle freak rims in chrome. After that, move on to the wheel color. It's already chrome, so you can't change that, so don't worry about modifying that. From there, move on to the tires. You want to go to tire design. You just want to keep it stock. It didn't have custom tires, which is kind of cool, and I think the custom tires would look kind of cool in this, but I think it nice and clean tires on there would look really nice, and that's what the main car actually had on it, so definitely don't do anything with that. From there, move on to the tire enhancements. You can add bulletproof tires on if you wish. It is GTA Online, I understand that, but me personally, I like keeping my cars as realistic as possible to the build and everything, and I highly doubt he had bulletproof tires on in the movie, so me personally, I'm going with standard tires. From there, move on to the tire smoke. You just want to go with the white tire smoke. I don't see a point in changing this. Most of the time, it's going to be a white or a black tire smoke at most. Last for the respray is windows. You want to go with a nice none. It didn't have no tint on it, which is nice because I would feel like an old style muscle car wouldn't need tint or really look great in tint. If you think it had a little bit of tint, I would say no more than a light smoke, but me personally, I'm going with none. Get that nice crystal clear look to it, and it just makes the color stand out a lot more too. Alright, and I'll see you guys in 2 seconds with a rolled steel primer color. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, I have my car and my primer out rolled steel. Pretty much what I always do for all my builds. That way you know what colors I'm going to be doing on the build for LSC and custom crew color. As of LSC color, there is like only one option, I would say. You want to go to the metallics. You want to go up to the shafter purple. You want to apply that just like that. Then you want to go down to pearlescence, and you want to go up to the blues, and you want to put on a diamond blue. Now this I think fits the best for an LSC color. Unfortunately, it is nowhere near close to my custom crew color. I just had to throw this in here because I know a lot of people like the build in general and they want to build it, but this is about the closest thing you can get in GTA Online because sadly there is not many purple colors in the game. You have the bright purple, midnight purple, spinnaker purple, and shafter purple, which I think shafter purple is probably the closest, and it is a more lighter color than the spinnaker purple, so that's why I went with that. The diamond blue kind of gives the kind of bluish as well as like the kind of whitish kind of look to it. which I actually used a kind of similar color for my Pearl on my build for my custom crew color. So the diamond blue is the best option for the Pearl. After that, you want to go to the secondary color. You want to go to the chrome. You just want to apply chrome just like that, because the entire car was chromed out. I mean, you get the chrome bumper, the chrome windows and everything, and the mirrors and the rear bumper. As you can see, what it all changes. Look at that. Watch. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. You want to apply chrome just like that. And then after that, move on to the trim color. You want to go with a nice dark black. The interior was nice and black, and I wouldn't see a point in changing this anything other than possibly even keeping it graphite if you want to. But I mean, the interior looked really, really dark, so I would definitely go with a nice dark black. And that right there, guys, is the LSC color done. Again, it's a viable option, but is the best option you can go for the LSC color. Sadly, I wish I could have a better color for you. It doesn't look too terrible, but I mean, my custom crew color is just, oh, it's just spot on and just looks beautiful. So if you guys don't know, lavender is more of a blue hue color to it than a pink hue. Now, when I made my custom crew color, it actually had a more of a pink hue to it, and the color is actually called liquid lavender pearl. So this is what I'm going to call my custom crew color. I think it is a liquid lavender pearl. So you want to go to the primary colors, you want to go to the crew section. I will put the hex code on screen, as well as the hex code and RGB down in the description below for you guys. So there you go. So I'm going to put it on in 3, 2, 1. Look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. Look at the difference between the custom crew color and the LSC color. It's so much more vibrant. It's kind of sad, really. There is no light purple in the game, sadly, or a kind of lavender kind of look to it in the game. So you want to apply the custom crew color just like that. There you go. You're going to get that nice, beautiful liquid lavender pearl color that I came up with. Like I said, my custom crew color I came up with before was a kind of pinkish color, and I'm like, I need to look for more of a blue hue lavender. So I look for a kind of lavender blue color, and this is the one I came up with, and it looks phenomenal. If you look at a picture I'm going to be posting of Jason Mamoa and Vin Diesel together on set with the car that I'm going to be showing, it looks almost exactly like it. Now, if you look at the other pictures I'm going to be posting, it looks a lot different, but I feel like this color fits a lot better. It is more of a lavender color, and like I said, lavender is more of a blue hue to it than a pink hue. It's kind of a mixture of both. That's how you kind of get the purple color to it, but I mean, I think this fits a lot better. I will put the other color down in the description below as well if you guys want to use it, but I still think this one fits better. So there you go, do that. After we move on to the pearlescence. Now, for this pearlescent, I didn't use a diamond blue. I feel like it's too overpowering. I kind of went with a kind of blue and a kind of white or silver kind of hue to it for the kind of like accent, and the color I went with is a shadow silver. It gives it a slight subtle actually accent to it, as well as the color is a silver slash blue kind of accent as well, and it kind of accents more of the blue and the kind of pink color to it, and I think it just fits really, really nicely. So there you go. There is the color in all its glory. Then, like I said, just make sure the secondary color is on chrome. After that, make sure the trim color is on black, and there you go. That is the car done. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's how you recreate the 1966 Chevrolet Impala that Dante drives in Fast 10. Again, this is probably one of my more favorite custom crew colors I came up with. It is absolutely stunning. Once you see it in game, it is a lot different than on video. I can't make it look as great on video as I can in the game, so let me know what you guys think when you actually use this color or actually put it into your own crew and try it out. It'll definitely blow your mind. I will tell you right now, it'll be amazing because it changes color in the dark and in the light. It's really, really nice. So let's go back to our parking spot. Oh, it's just so nice. I love this color so much. It turned out so nice. So anyways, let's go outside. All right, now that we're outside, I'm gonna do a little spin for you guys. Look at that color. Oh, that's so nice. It's like a purple, like a light pale blue. Like I said, it's a liquid lavender pearl is what the custom crew color is going to be called for me anyways, and I think the color just turned out phenomenal. Like, I have no complaints with it at all. The pearl is not too overpowering. It just kind of gives it a little bit more accent. It just looks so nice. Maybe it's just my screen, maybe it's just my game, I don't know, but it just looks amazing compared to the main color I had on it before. But anyways, let's go for a drive. So yeah, this color is... it looks amazing. It really does. It looks really close to his lavender nails, like the lavender color. And it's weird because he actually had the people that got the car or whatever actually copy the color from his nails, nail polish, and actually use it. And he's like, oh,
that's my nails. Ooh, lavender look good. Damn.
I can kind of show you guys what it looks like in the dark. I just got to go underneath this bridge over here. All right, so this is the color in the dark right here. I'm gonna do a little tiny spin real quick because we're on the highway. As you can see, it's more of a kind of bluish purplish color now. Oh, it just looks so nice. It turned out really, really nice. Like, I am extremely happy with this. I think it's the best one I've come up with for this color anyways. It just looks so nice. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be wrapping up the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down in the comment section down below for what build you'd like to see next. And also stay tuned for possibly another poll as well as other builds coming in the future of not just old Fast and Furious builds, but maybe newer ones, more updated ones. Maybe even some other builds of like maybe Transformers or movies in general. I always love taking suggestions and having challenges and seeing what I can come up with, what I can do. That's the best part about doing YouTube is when you guys suggest certain things and like you give me a really hard challenge, I would kind of take that into granted. There's a truck right there, armored truck. That's going to pretty much do it for me. At least down in the description below for Twitter, Discord, and the crew. They're all free to join, free to leave anytime you wish. If you want any custom crew color, make sure to leave it down in the video of the color you want. Like if you want the Too Fast, Too Furious Evo lime gold color that I have, then just leave it down in the comments down there. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the love and support, as always. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'll catch you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.